You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world. While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock. Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation. Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that. It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything. Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her. I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her. Don't linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on you. Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey. Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society. Oh, if only that were the case, but I don't make the rules. I have to say, I'm surprised at your reluctance thus far, but unfortunately for the both of us, you're the only one who can pull this off. Like I said, I don't make the rules, no matter how much I wish I did. Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end. I mean, maybe some people do, nihilists, or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right? Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it. Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out. Then each and every one of us is doomed. So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about. The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. Good. You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something? Then why did you bring a knife with you? How about you drop it, and then we can chat?
She makes a compelling point. What if we just dropped the blade and talked? Look at her. It's not like she's a threat. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us. You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this. You're so close. Don't give up. You've come this far. No, this is a good idea. Maybe we can de-escalate things.
Oh, threatened, are we? You poor thing. Drop the knife, and of course we can talk.
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through. A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw. It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured. Holy shit, that hurt! Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing. Your blade slashes through the air again and again, and her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit. We can still turn this around. You and the princess stare at each other, both gasping for breath, equally exhausted. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure that she won't make it out of here either. Excuse me? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now. Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job. The two of you clash for the final time. You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
Oh.
The two of you fall to the floor.
This was fun.
The princess gasps, her voice an unhealthy rasp as her lungs start to fill with blood.
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder, do you really think this is the end?
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world. It hasn't. Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it. We've just met for the first time, you and I. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. That's fine. It doesn't matter if he can hear us. The only thing that matters is marching up to that cabin and winning. That's the spirit. There's no point in squabbling when the real threat is just up that hill. Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me. We did our best with the information we were given, and we did kill her. And yet you still died, didn't you? So congratulations, you've been given another chance to actually do this right. And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We killed the princess killed us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left? Ugh, enough with the talking. We've got a fight to win. Nothing else matters. I couldn't agree more. The cabin and your destined confrontation with the princess awaits. Just be quick about it. She is just a princess. Whatever you think happened to you last time, just get it out of your head before you get to the cabin and you'll be fine. Like I said, if she killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen to me. Don't talk to her, don't trust her, just go in, do your job, and save the world. Oh, this is maddening. Why do you keep asking questions? There's nothing wrong with getting the full picture of what's going on here. Sure there is. It's wasting time and energy that would be better spent fighting. People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things. Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special. You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps, but it's just the way things are. Oh, I didn't know we were special. Yeah, I like the sound of that. Of course you're special. Why else would you be here? I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult. What else would we even need to know? We've got all the reason we need for a rematch. Exactly. The less you know about her, the better. Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Lying and cheating doesn't sound like her at all. Not that it matters. It's not like she can lie or cheat in the middle of a fight.
Are you sure about that?
The point of my warning wasn't to start an argument over what circumstances the princess is capable of lying in. It was to give you some broadly applicable advice. The princess will do and say whatever she thinks it will take to get her out of there. So don't trust her. Ever. Are we clear?
Crystal, let's just get on with it already.
The cabin is tighter than its exterior would suggest. Its cold stone walls press in on you, as if trying to forcefully direct you towards your destination. The only furniture of note is a black iron altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge. See? Even the cabin has the right idea. Let's get moving. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. That's because there isn't a mirror. There's the altar, the blade sitting on the altar, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here. There's definitely a mirror. There isn't. You already wasted so much time in the woods. Who even cares if there's a mirror? I care less about that and more about whether we're being lied to. If he's willing to lie about something as innocuous as a mirror, what else is he hiding from us? I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would it even do? Very different. Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess. So focus up. The world is depending on you. You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But it was there a second ago. And now it's gone, so all of us can stop arguing about it and get to fighting. You take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a rough stone staircase.
its walls pressing at your sides and tightening as you descend. The air seeping from below is heavy and oppressive, with an almost sulfuric odor to it. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her fierce voice carries up the stairs.
Is that another challenger? Finally! It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
This isn't what she sounded like last time. Her voice is a little deeper, almost threatening.
Good. Sounds like my kind of princess.
As much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head. You need to stay focused and keep your wits about you. Remember, you're here to slay the princess, not to have a good fight. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view, a large shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall. It looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
Oh, it's you again. I'd been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us. And you brought your little knife, too. Yes! I'm going to have fun breaking you into little pieces.
Okay, fine. Let's say for a moment I believe you. For all we know, whatever happened to you last time was just a fluke, and beyond that, do you know who doesn't remember anything that happened last time? Me. I don't remember what happened last time. Are you okay? Of course I'm not okay. As far as we're all concerned, the fate of my world is still very much on the line. Not all of us have the luxury of jumping over to a parallel universe the second we die.
You look exactly the same. Oh, I remember you all right. Best 3 minutes of my life. So, why don't we do it again?
See? She wants to fight us again. There's no reason for us to stand around talking.
What is there to unpack? I was dead and now I'm not, and the same goes for you. There. Unpacking done. Don't you get it? We've been given free rein to wail on each other. Forever.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Finally ready to complete your destined task, you launch off the wet stone floor of the basement and catapult yourself headlong towards the princess. Here we go. Let's make this count.
Oh, we'll make it count, all right.
As you bridge the gap, your blade slashes across the princess's chest, splitting skin and drawing a jagged line of bright red blood. But she's unfazed by your onslaught. Her expression barely changes as her fist collides with your ribs, cracking them like twigs and driving you right back down to the basement floor. You can hear her chains snap as you struggle to recover from the impact. She almost looks disappointed in us. Why is she disappointed in us?
Oh, you don't actually get it, do you? That knife may be sharp, but you clearly don't want to kill me. It's not fun if you hesitate. It's not fun if you try to trick me and make me bleed out. It's only fun if you go straight for the heart. You need to put everything you have into seeing me dead. Or what's the point? So don't be afraid. Don't hesitate. Kill me.
Don't let her get in your head. Reincarnation or not, this world needs you to win. She's huge, but that probably means she's slower than us. Take it slow, think it through, and don't panic. Bleeding her out is our best course of action.
Don't listen to them. She understands something that they don't. The only way to win, the only way out of this is through
her. You push yourself off the ground and attack the princess, trying to bait an opening. You do your best to outplay her, slashing out and leaving red cuts in the tattered remains of her white dress. But you have little room to maneuver. For every glancing blow you manage to land, she slams you against the wall in retaliation, each impact threatening to be the last.
This weak little dance isn't working. Just toughen up and overpower her.
She's throwing us around like a ragdoll. I think overpowering her is a little out of the question.
Did you think you could stop me with a few cuts? All this dancing around is doing nothing but annoying me. I own this place, and I own you.
The princess's arm shoots forward, her palm wrapping around your head, fingers gripping your skull.
How disappointing.
She squeezes, the pressure unbearable as her fingers dig into your scalp. The last thing you hear is the unsettling crack of your skull, and the sickening churn of what was your grey matter. Everything goes dark, and you die. You're on a path in the wood. Fear is good. Fear keeps us alive. We died because you didn't have enough of it. So what? You'd have us cower in a corner? No, but that place suits her better than it suits us. She's big. We can't hope to find holes and openings down there. We need more room if we're going to survive. Are you suggesting luring her into the woods? Do you have any idea how dangerous that would be? If you lose sight of her, if she manages to slip away, that's it. Game over for everyone, yourself included. Are you not challenging us on all the looping? Have you known about it the whole time? Are you the same one we've been talking to since the beginning? Sorry to disappoint what I'm sure must feel like a grand revelation, but that's not what's going on here. We've never met. It doesn't matter. We could go in circles forever. I don't like staying still for too long. Let's get to the cabin, see this through. It's good to know that at least one of you is still capable of reason. We may have the same destination, but we're not the same. You are still an other, and I don't trust you. It's evidence of one of many ticking clocks. You can't let her spread any further. Things are always changing. She changed, the cabin changed, we've changed. Why wouldn't the woods change too? Because they're not supposed to have changed. This is supposed to be a path in the woods. If it's not, it means something's gone horribly wrong. You're the chooser. The best we can do is advise, but we can help if you let us. These are just powerless thoughts and opinions. You don't need to let them drag you and the world to ruin. It isn't long before you find yourself at the end of the path, staring up the hill at the cabin. I hope you've given serious thought to your predicament. No last advice for us? No words of warning? What I gather, you've heard it all before. There's no use screaming into the wind. I don't know. Screaming sounds pretty good right about now. I could use a little catharsis. Catharsis is for when we're finished. For now, we need to know all we have in front of us, something to chase. The interior of the cabin is suffocatingly tight, more of a glorified tunnel than a building. Its stone walls squeeze against your sides, leaving you no choice but to press forward. The only furniture of note is an iron altar jutting out from the wall. pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you're going to do this right. See? We have even less space than before. We need space or she'll kill us. And the only space is out there. Take it! Maybe it'll go away again. For something to go away, it would have to be there to begin with. And let me assure you, there's no mirror here. The only thing at the end of the room is the door to the basement. No use arguing. Mirror or not, we need to be there. The why we pick doesn't matter.
I agree with the freak. Let's get a move on already. And worst comes to worst, we can smash it.
You take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Good. There's no overcoming her without it. We need every part of us to survive, and that steel claw is as much a part of us as any. You step forward and approach the door to the basement, hesitating before you open it, as if you don't see it. You're rather committed to the bit, aren't you? The door's right there, it's right in front of you.
This really is just like last time.
It smells of nothing, yet it's still there. You bring your fist crashing down against the door leading to the basement. It swings open, scraping against the floor as it reveals the dim path ahead.
Why am I not surprised?
It was in our way, and now it's not. That's all that matters.
Before you is what may as well be a sheer cliff face. There are enough footholds that you'll be able to clamber your way to the bottom, but it will require careful effort. The air hissing up from below is warm and wet, like the breath of an enemy locked in close quarters.
If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Her voice, bold and fierce and impatient, echoes from the chamber below.
Do you have more fight in you than last time? That was such a disappointing show. I know you can do better than that.
Goad her. Rile her up. If she's angry, she'll make mistakes.
That's not how this works. I'm all chained up, remember? How about you come down here and fight me?
Those chains were nothing to her last time. And they'll be nothing to her this time. But we need to show ourselves first to make her boil over.
Fine by me.
You've nowhere to go but down. You start the difficult journey, gripping the stone, lowering yourself foot by grueling foot. But soon, there is solid ground beneath you. Remember, every crack and crevice will need to be faster than her. You turn to face what lies at the end of the narrow tunnel. The princess, imposing and tightly muscled, grins back at you from the darkness. Her face widens into a broad grin.
There you are, knife in hand. How thrilling! Attack me, bleed me, twist the blade in my flesh, break your bones against my body. I want a real challenge this time.
We can't get that close. She'll kill us in the tight space, steel claw or not. Make her come to us, stand beyond her chains, and let her become frenzied. She'll break them. Then we run.
I really don't like the sound of this.
It's the only way we live.
Well, what are you waiting for? If we're gonna do this right, you can't be scared. You need to want this as much as I do. So go on. Make the first move. Don't keep me waiting.
princess scoffs.
Oh, you're up to something tricky, aren't you? You're teasing me with what I want, but I'm sick of waiting. I'm not going to let you give me another bad fight. I'm going to get what I want.
Bloody desire in her eyes, the princess rushes forward, ignoring her chains as they bend and snap. Run. Without hesitation, you turn back the way you came and scramble up the ledge towards the tunnel entrance. As you near the top, hands desperately clawing at jagged stone, you glance back. The princess is right on your heels. She doesn't bother to scale the wall as you do, instead digging deep into the rock of the cliff face with her fingertips in her rapid pursuit.
Anywhere you go, I will follow.
Good. You reach the ledge and hoist yourself up into the tunnel, the cabin door finally in sight, at once within your grasp and infinitely distant.
What is all of this for? What's the point? You and I are always going to end in violence, so why bother to run? I know what I am. Why can't you be the same? Little bird, where do you think you're going?
We're almost there. Don't think about almost. We're there when we're there. And we'll take the fight with us. Your skin hums tight with adrenaline as you burst through the cabin door and roll onto the grass. You glance back at the cabin as the princess, singular in her desire to destroy you, explodes through the doorway. You are walking a dangerous path. If you waver once, it's all over. So get it right.
There's nothing left to slow me down. Do you think this is better for you? Do you think this space gives you an edge? Then show me. Show me that you've been worth all the room you've taken up in my head.
Do it. Be swift, strike true, be where she's not. Let your body move you. You leap from the grass and bound towards the princess, keeping low.
Charging me head on? Brave and foolish.
Her body braces for impact, anticipating the clash. That's where you're both wrong. Left, now! As the princess strikes, your body swerves to the left. She overextends, stumbling as her balance shifts unexpectedly. Strike. Before you can finish the thought, you lash out, the blade slicing through her leg. She turns to swing again. Right. You move out of the way, but this time it's not quite as clean. You can feel a bruise already blooming where her elbow crashed into flesh. It's nothing. A scratch. Yes, it could be worse. And you managed to gift her another cut in return. I'll be damned.
We're actually going to pull this off, aren't we?
You just might. But don't let it get to your head. Not until it's over.
Yes, finally! This is the hole I felt in my heart. This is what I've needed. This is what I've been missing. This is how it always needed to end. Both of us giving it our all, beating and bleeding each other to death.
The two of you engage in a devastating flurry of blows, each of you wounding the other again and again. She's stronger, but you're faster, and the deeper the both of you fall into your lethal dance, the more your edge shines over hers. She's slowing down, blood pouring from wounds, splattering at her feet, leaving her weak and unsteady. More! Keep going! We can't stop now! You spy an opening. This time she's waiting for you. She lets you sink the blade deep, trapping you in place long enough to wrap you in her impenetrable arms. You're slammed to the ground. Nothing! These blows are nothing to us!
But her gambit wasn't enough to close the gap. It wasn't enough to kill you. She stares you down, coughing up a splash of blood as she gasps for breath.
You've outplayed me, haven't you? Something feels wrong. Something.
And? Then what happens?
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now? He is. Does that mean the world ended? It hasn't ended. We're still here.
The world didn't end. We're still here. Come on. We just need to keep going.
There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should. That thing reeks of death.
Screw the mirror. We just need to find the princess.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel. I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you? Thoughts without connections, a dim and nascent network. I wish to be more. I think that you are like me. We are oceans reduced to shallow creeks. Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond, perspectives to make my own. This one remembers a spark lost in time, and she would stop at nothing to reclaim it. She will make for a burning heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally remembered what she thought she'd lost. How can the world have ended if we are talking? You are the only thing I have ever known. The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us. I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free. I know only that they are. She is part of me, and part of me is her. You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends? You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you. Nothing as we are, but I know that there are worlds beyond us and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom. I have not lived. I am not afraid to die. Everything, until we meet again. More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home. You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold. How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling, and on another left your side. She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end. You make your way up the short path. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
You are? It's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains? Okay. Oh.
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
Is Princess her name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess Princess?
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
This is the only time this is ever going to happen, but I agree with the princess. Okay, but actually, what?
Like I said, you can call me Princess. I'm sorry, I've been down here so long, I guess I've just forgotten. I must have a name, though. Everyone has a name.
Okay, that's weird. She hadn't even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully you're starting to see that she can't be trusted. Go back upstairs, get the blade, and slay her before it's too late.
Of course I'm locked up down here for a reason. I don't actually know what that reason is, but you don't just stuff a princess in a basement and throw away the key without there being some sort of an explanation, right?
You have all the explanation you need. You should know better than to trust whatever she comes up with. The princess hesitates before responding. She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life. She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to hear.
Are you looking for the truth, or are you looking for the right answer? Because with the dynamic we have going on here, I don't think the specifics of what I do really matter. It's not like you'd believe me. Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think. I don't remember much about it, to be honest.
That's... How long has she been locked away?
Did they tell you how I'm supposed to end the world?
Sooner or later, you'll learn to trust me. Hopefully it won't be too late.
Thank you for believing me. Now, can you help me get out of here? There's going to be plenty of time to chat after I'm
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you, and you won't. I promise.
You're making a huge mistake. No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Okay, I'll be here. Good luck.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here? You try the door, but it's locked from the outside. Your shouts and pleas are met. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf. As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that. Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive. The blade. Move the blade. As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone. Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
I'm sorry.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The
princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks.
It can't just end like this, right?
Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over.
Everything goes dark, and you die. You're on a path in the... You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world. My tricks? What on earth are you talking about? We just met for the first time. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he? If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it.
Our beloved?
Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess. Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works.
We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. It sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek.
What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie.
We already told you we're not playing along with your little game. It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in.
I think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice.
I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed.
Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet. Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead. The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine-threaded tapestries. The blade is your implement. You walk up to the wall next to the basement. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin, but there was...
And now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place, and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight. But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives, a soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I can hear wedding bells already.
I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning. Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
You know she can't hear you, right?
She may not be able to hear my words.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
it's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing. And she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way, waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your raid. That's right, villain. And you, well, she. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained. And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done? We damned a whole world. Nothing resets. You're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever. If another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was...
That's okay. You were just...
She took that in stride. To us, that's because she's perfect. Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do? She doesn't. I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid...
I'm okay with whatever you come up with.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed... What? No, she's a prisoner here. Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our... No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behavior and further evidence that she's a...
You died, and now we're talking. I don't know. Was I supposed...
Isn't that just like our darling princess? Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
Then I didn't end the world.
See? She didn't confess anything. No.
I'm sorry.
Did we warned her of the cruel forces seizing our body? That's practically telling her to kill us. She made the best decision for her. Don't be so quick to assign kindness. You're just opening yourself up to manipulation. No. I can't let you what? Take over our body? I would if you had a weapon. Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic... You. I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her? You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bike. I can't believe it. But I guess I have. I told you. There's no life...
I'm free. And you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back and every... Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon. Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
What do we do now?
Let me guess. End the world? Spoken with the rank
I don't actually know. I mean, you sort of did last.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole... You're so gullible. It's the only thing you...
I think I want to leave.
The princess closes her eye and then she shrugs.
I don't know. I just want to make you happy.
She can't just... It makes sense to me. That's all I want for her.
I just want to make you happy.
Is she... Bro, what's going on is she's lying to you.
Okay, I'll find something else to want if that makes you happy.
This isn't right. I don't know what's going on, but I fail to see the problem here. She's just sweet on us.
Sounds perfect.
Oh, phew. She's back to normal. Normal? What are you talking about? Our angel has always been like this. The princess takes your hand. The last... We have each other. I like to think that you do. And look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have... I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with. You and the princess walk up the stairs hand in hand. Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so... And what happens after we walk up the stairs? Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks. That's a familiar move. Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
Oh no! Did someone lock us?
She's right. It isn't fair. Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her. Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you have ever known. Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice. I'm just along for the ride at this point.
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
Like a pair of teenagers in love, you and the... And... the lock clicks, and the door creaks open. Are you kidding me? I told you our love was insurmountable. You and the princess make the blade. That's right, there's still a chance for you to do the right... You're enjoying this, aren't you? You're taking every opportunity you can to... You know, if her walking out that door is really going to end the world, can't we all just... That's not how... Yes, what he said. That's not how this works. Obviously, we have...
That's the way out. We're going to leave together.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? And then you step outside. Our happy ending at last.
We did it. What should we do now?
Where did everything go? Where did he go? Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy.
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess. She's gone. And is that a... But it feels so bad, like looking into it right... Yes, I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if... Okay. She'll be there waiting for us.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe. Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. It feels correct. I'm sorry. Words are difficult for me. The vessels you choose to bring me carry far more. With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be. And I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed. But in this moment, there is still much to be seen. Neither of us know the depths of our being. Perhaps at the end of this, I will be the one to kill you. Or perhaps those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. Why wouldn't I be kind to you? Gifts aren't what someone tells you to. My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares. This one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you. Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose. The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are the wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. I would be alone and without sensation. If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. You will have your rest in due time. My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow. I will long for your return, but it will give me. We will meet again.
Your Honor? That's the spirit. You make your way up the short path to the cabin.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
How about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
Look how reasonable she's being. We should just drop the blade and talk things out. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. The blade tumbles out of your trembling.
Thank you.
Against your better judgment, we'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Don't just tell her that.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think. I don't remember much about it, to be honest.
Just how long has she been down here?
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous? Ending the world seems like an awful lot for just one person to do.
I believe her. She doesn't have to know how to destroy the world to be...
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us, whoever sent you to slay me, claimed I was a threat to the world. That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you, either.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear. But you don't really know me, do you? What can my...
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Like I said, it's all about... So do you trust me? The prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world.
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything.
Too long.
Again, she offers no specifics. She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. Well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Her sharp eyes. She isn't suggesting she is.
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. Oh, have you decided what to do with—
You know why you're... have to be. You walk up to the chains binding them. They're large and heavy, far too soft.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go look at—
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess...
That would be fine. I can lose an arm.
She speaks with almost complete... If we were stuck down here for long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out. Anything to find her. You attempt to make your way. Someone else... Your shouts simply, you're here to slay. You try the door, but it's locked. I'll repeat. You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to. Easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. The knife.
You won't like. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the princess. You cut into her. The blade is sharp, and you make quick. She didn't so much as utter a sound. Free from her binding, how is she so composed after losing an arm?
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes as the princess approaches the bottom stair. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just watch me. Bring the blade down and okay. Though the blade left a deep gash in her shoulder, she barely so much as
Are you serious? I don't know what came over you, but if we're doing this, do you think I need both of my arms to do that? But I don't have to tell you that. I'll go ahead and show you.
Thank you. You swing your arm towards her throat, the blade, but she's ready for it. She grabs your arm, her grip like you drop the blade. Pathetically. She lets go, and faster than you can react, rears back and hits you with a bone. There's a ringing in your ears. You're fairly certain you can feel bone grinding against bone where she fractured your jaw, but your body isn't allowing you to feel much right now. Adrenaline caught you, fall to your knees. You're barely able to bring your trembling arms up to defend yourself. Every blow is as punishing as the first. You feel bones shatter with every impact.
You poor thing.
She places a confident heel on your chest and pushes you. Her knee falls to your throat, your windpipe crushed beneath a weight you didn't think her slight. It can't just end like, I'm sorry. Everything goes dark. And you're on a path. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world. A warning. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything. We might as well just pledge ourselves to her and stop pretending we're capable of doing it. Can we tone down the pessimism just a smidge? I'm not being a pessimist. You're being annoying. I agree. If she's wrongfully imprisoned, then we should rescue her, but if he's telling the truth, we shouldn't just hand her the world on a silver. Rescue her? Given the stakes of the situation, there isn't. So please, try to ignore both of... If that's what you want. The interior of the cabin is larger and more grandiose than its humble exterior would suggest. The only furniture of the blade is your Why do we feel so small? We don't feel small. We are
No blade this time. Yeah, blade, no blade. It doesn't matter. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a spiral staircase. Its steps almost as deep as you are tall. This is actually kind of nice. It's still a stone basement. Her booming voice rolls up the stairs.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
You weren't kidding when you said you shouldn't have come down here unarmed. We need to get down there. Should we be worried about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago, it doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the... Making your way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next. But soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the vast, temple-like room beyond. The princess towers over you, almost glowing in the weak starlight, her figure framed by a stained glass window. Her long hair billows around her, and a chain binds her wrist to the far wall. The chain is nothing to her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless to resist her.
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants. We see your hands are empty. You've already given up, haven't you? You aren't even going to try and kill me. How sweet. And more than a little disappointing.
She's disappointed in us?
Kneel.
On her command, you fall to the floor, knees pain.
That's my good little bird. Now, why don't we talk? The last time we met, you told me I was destined to end the world. That thought wrapped itself around my heart. It has pulled at me since the moment I squeezed the life out of your broken lungs. I could feel its fundamental truth awaken me. The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new, and the world as it is now is overdue for alterations. It's time for me to seize my destiny, and you, little bird, will help me seize it.
Well, that gives away the game, doesn't it? It does. But why did she say that? She's right. We've been here before. We've died here before. Pitifully. We might as well do what she asks of us. He's being melodramatic, but the point stands. What are we even supposed to do to stop her? Well, I'll be damned. That's not good. Okay. First things first, you're going to have to stuff those pessimistic thoughts someplace far, far away and commit yourself to what needs to be done. The stakes of the situation should be perfectly clear to everyone now. And if you're going to save the world, you have to have faith that you can pull this off. You can't win a battle that you've already lost in your mind.
This isn't about desire. This is about what I am. And and all you have to do is break.
Don't be rude. Of course she can. It's not rude to question someone who's apparently... That's exactly why it's rude.
I can. Easily. The story of a terrible and bountiful God unbounded of her own will is no story at all. It's not. The destruction in Genesis that's to follow in my wake is deserving of a song that can echo the song of you, being so struck by my and from your act of utter devotion and submission. Submit now, submit later. It makes no difference. Know the limits of your privilege. There's an empty place at my side for you to fill, if you'll have it. But it is not a place for an equal. It is a place. Your will was so easily broken. Am I that magnificent? All you need to do now is break my chains.
If this is what you want, then I guess there's not much else for me to say.
No, you can't just give in to her, not when the stakes are so high. Not
There's still something in the way. A greasy film inside of... Is that a person? No, it used to be a person. It's something different now. An echo.
Is she talking about you?
That's impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
You're a small one, aren't you? A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits.
No. What are you talking about? I'm just...
I don't care what you are. You're mine. Rise, my little bird.
Without hesitation, you're brought to your feet.
Break my chains.
And how are we supposed to do that? We don't even have a weapon.
All you need to do is believe it's been done. There's nothing to be sorry about. This is how it was all.
Alright, I'm done with this. I'm just gonna go sit in the corner. Let me know if we get our agency back.
You poor, wretched little thing. You already do believe.
It's easy. Please, don't do this.
Her chains shatter, and the cuff falls from her wrist.
What a good disciple you are. Come, it's time for us to leave. Nothing, and then everything.
Is that a... This... I don't want to look at us.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing. All of me is changing. And yet my waters flow and my streets bustle. I am everything that you have known. As easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me. Even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit, even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul. It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you. How strange of you to ask me then. This one is dominance, a figure. Do not mourn her, for she would not be able to mourn you. My perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truth. Perhaps this will change when our work... I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
You are? Okay. I don't think I could bear being down here.
Leaving her alive is too risky. So I'm the only one who liked that idea.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. It would make it easier for both of us if you'd help. But if you don't, I can promise that you'll regret that decision.
You have to make a choice. I know you think this is some kind of fair compromise, but it's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work if we just stay here and keep...
Where are you going? You can't just leave me here.
You turn your back to the prince.
Fine. Turn your back on me. But it won't be long before I slip these chains.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get... Either way, she dropped the mask, didn't she? It'll be the death of all of us, but fine. We'll do it your... You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading. Okay. You settle in against the far wall. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue.
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easy? It's not like this little door will hold for very long.
She sounds terrifying. Like she's... As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece. You don't know the kind of animal.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker. No, it doesn't.
I can be innocent and harmless if I want to be. Teasing me with fresh air and a chance to finally live.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can, and you jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working. It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach. Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
She steps closer, one silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills. What a shame. If you'd only helped me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
I'd say better luck next time, but we both know this is the end, don't we?
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything... I'm sorry, but it is. Everything goes dark, and you die. You're on a path in the woods. You're here to slay her. A warning before you go any further. She will lie she will cheat.
I don't think lying and cheating is her thing. She was very direct with us last time. Or at least she was direct with us after we decided to lock her away.
It doesn't matter. Don't trust anyone. The interior of the cabin is plain, the smooth wood of the walls almost featureless. The only furniture of note is a lone... The blade is your Hold on. What happened to the door?
It's just an empty frame.
She's already gotten out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us? I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not already gotten out. But if you keep getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done. So deep breath in. You reach down and pick the blade up off the floor. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a... Good. Steel can't lie to...
Is it gonna be enough, though? Couldn't you have given us something else? Something, I don't know, better than a knife? Could we have a bomb? The blade is the only thing you need to finish your task. You're more than capable of pulling this off, so long as you don't lose faith in yourself. Those are the words of someone who knows he's sending us to... You walk up to the wall next to the empty basement door. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. Did he make it go away? Clearly there was something in there worth investigating if he wants it hidden so bad. You cross over the threshold and onto a series of isolated steps, suspended in darkness. More eyes, too. You never mentioned the eyes. The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Come back? She must have you confused with someone else.
You really don't remember, do you? It doesn't matter, we need a game plan. We know we can't just go down there unprepared.
It can't be that hard. But then we'd lose our weapon. We'd have to make it count. Otherwise she'd be furious and we'd be defenseless. It'll be enough. You attempt to step off the stairs and into the pitch black surrounding them, but congratulations, you really lucked out. Of all the things that could have happened from stepping into a void, you make your way to the bottom of the stairs. As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks, suspended in nothingness. She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere.
Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is?
No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and
Excuse me, I'm being incredibly reasonable. You're going to die down here. I don't want to die again.
Please stop saying that. You're only...
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you.
You turn back to the stairs. A faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you are. I told you I was going to find you.
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb. Your arms quickly...
This is it.
And you brought a little knife with you.
There has to be a way out. What did you do? Pull your...
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you.
Your vision cuts out as your blood begins to coagulate. It's as if every heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open. Nerves, heart, lungs.
What are you doing?
I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want...
And then experience stops once more as your body reapproaches death. Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again.
You sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt me some more?
You have seconds left. Yes, I'm sure.
Heart, lungs, liver.
Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath.
Liver.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you? Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
She isn't attacking us. The why doesn't matter. She's already proved your weapon is still in your hands.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Because I don't want to. And even if I did, I don't have to. Look at the way you're struggling to stay alive. It's taking
The
everything.
princess leans forward, bringing her masked lips close to your ear.
If I want to see you gone, all I need to do is break your...
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs.
She slowly runs her velvet glove across the base of your neck.
Shit, make her stop.
Hey, snap out of it.
Okay, deep breath. Deep breath, we're fine. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart.
You're back.
Lungs,
One moment. Ah,
lungs.
She pulls away.
but that wouldn't be very fun.
Liver, nerves, heart.
I tried to leave while you suffocated, but that stupid Kevin wouldn't let me. Well, you died before I could get to the door. And then I was here. I don't think I can move without you. And dead doesn't count. And as much as I love what we have going on, I have...
Liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver.
I am being nice. You're alive. And you died of fright as soon as you saw me last time. I didn't think keeping you alive was an option. But it looks like that's not a problem. You seem miserable.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs.
No, definitely not. If you're what I need to leave this place, chances are you're pretty useful. I think I'll keep... Don't worry. I'll make sure to...
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, 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 heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
I'm glad you're seeing...
Liver, nerves, heart,
Oh, we both know that you don't have a say here. So can't
nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
destroy is such an unenlightened way of putting it. So I'm not going to destroy the world. I'm going to make it afraid. The world needs fear, doesn't it? Every terror I bring would make the good times so much.
Nerves, heart, lungs.
When everyone dies eventually, they're all full of wet, writhing things, and in the end, all I want is to be there for it.
Nerves,
I want to watch it,
lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
and then we'll wind up right back where we started. But
Lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver.
is that a bet you're willing to take?
Liver,
Imagine climbing a mountain of lifetimes, and then I push you, and you go tumble. What then? Would you have it in you to climb again? It sounds like a lot of effort.
lungs, liver, nerves.
I am what I am, and right
She raises one long gloved finger, its tip hovering just over.
Liver, nerves,
so, like I said, I am what I am. It's not.
lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs.
We're stuck down here together.
Static, and a skipped beat as she touched. No! Heart, lungs, liver.
Only until your heart fights. And then, when you die, I'll find myself somewhere new. And before too long, you'll be there. And a lot can happen before then. I'm sure.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Princess cocks her head, neck cracking uncomfortably.
Thinking about that little theory to the test. Because even if you make me dead, you're 3 places, and I'm not giving you the stairs unless I'm...
Nerves, heart, lungs, liver, 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 nerves, heart, lungs.
Are you serious?
Heart, lungs.
Nobody's happy here, but maybe it's for the best.
You poor deluded thing. Do you think a single moment of bravery changes you into...
She raises a hand to her mask and pulls it down. You don't, like a creeping mold. The complete reality of your existence threads its way through your mind. Birth, death, birth again, decay and bloom, a million stitches from a million No.
Let me out.
Your existence hurts them.
Let...
A lonely soul in a room by itself, weeping.
Let me out.
A reprieve, a good life, love, children, a steady career, recognition from
Let me out.
diagnosis. It forgets everything it is. Anger, rage, distance, poverty. The lonely soul is lonely again. Love turns to mockery. It dies. It is reborn. Worse. Lonelier.
Let me out.
No. What's happening to us?
Let me out.
This is all too much. I can't keep going.
You can't keep going? Well, what are you talking about?
Oops, I think I broke you. I'll see you soon. You'll know what to do.
You're on a path in the...
Shit! What the hell was that? Who are...
There was a princess, I think. It's all so fuzzy.
You shouldn't know about the princess. At least, not until...
I guess if we have to let her out.
No, that's the opposite of what you're... Slay, we decided not to do that. Yeah, we're supposed to let her out. It's really the only way this works out for us. If you think... No, we were supposed to keep her trapped there forever.
We're supposed to be unfeeling. How many times do I have to tell you to snuff out your heart?
We can't be unfeeling. Not when there's so much... There's nothing for us to do. We've already tried everything.
We love her, so we have to set her... Can we love something that hates us? Can we love something that hurts us?
To be given an ounce of kindness from something so cruel would be more pure than any other... Why are there so many of us? There aren't supposed to be so many of us. This is bad. You need to get a grip.
Of course we're wrong.
She's the only... Yes, obviously they're all wrong. What are you going to do about it?
Many times.
It feels like we've been here forever. But it also...
It doesn't matter.
Yes, we just have to do what she said. It won't. It will be for us. She said you're part of everything. If things aren't fine for there's no difference between fine and not fine. It just goes on and on. What does here even mean if you're in? Shut up. You were here.
Every single time.
You did your best, really. There's just a pecking order. And our cruel and beautiful goddess sits atop.
You're lucky. What I would give to be able to forget. I've tried to keep them numb. But
don't think about that too hard. All it will do is weaken...
Maybe you're shattered.
Are you your memories? Or are you...
Ugh, here you go philosophizing again.
Yes, this is far from the first time you've asked us about consciousness. Who am I? They're good questions. Great questions, even. And they ought to stand in quivering torment. It doesn't matter what we do, because we always find her, and if we don't find her, she always finds us.
And then she smashes us into smaller pieces. If you all just stopped feeling, we could have been done with this ages ago.
Your thoughts are far too scattered to rein back in. You're only... We've tried that.
It doesn't work.
Our hearts always brought us back. The deck is stacked.
So many paths, and they're all...
There's nothing worth making sense.
And yet, You aren't.
Yeah, what's your secret? Why can you break the... I don't care how you feel. You have to slay her.
You're lucky you haven't been stuck here like the rest of them. There's no other way to keep...
He's not wrong.
He's worse than her.
You do nothing.
That's a new one. No. Nothing.
Boo! You're the worst one.
He's not the one who got us into this mess.
At least I keep you breathing around her. See? That's why the sad one's the worst. The jumpy one tries.
Who cares? All of you just yap about nothing.
And that kind of attitude is why you're in the top half.
Great.
And that's why you're not the top.
I want to see what nothing does for us.
Hopefully this stuffs all the rest of them someplace quiet. He'll get you killed by himself. Oh, all of us have gotten all the rest of us killed at one point. As the little voices bicker amongst themselves, you do your best to stay still in the woods. It is difficult. I wonder what we look like right now. Are we standing? My point exactly.
You have already committed to my completion.
You slowly make your way through the umbral forest, bumping against unseen trees, but eventually you do make it to the cabin. No, this isn't right. There's a cabin there. There's always supposed to be a cabin there.
Don't ask him about the mirror. He always says he never sees it.
He always lies, and he always makes it gone. Stay focused. You still have a job to do, and it's best she's still here. Just walk up the hill. They've been heard too much. It's exactly. They are delusions, and all that catering to them, or you could just give up. You walk up the hill, hesitating just beyond the bounds of the cabin that isn't there. You've got to clean the mirror, haven't you?
Smash it to pieces.
She's on the other side, and we have...
It's the only way we can have our thoughts. Just go around it. Just do something. Proceed. Proceed to where? That's another new one. How do you keep coming up with new... Of course it'll work. He always makes the best decision, and it already has worked. We're one step. The interior of the cabin is much the same as the exterior of the cabin. The only object of note is a pristine blade buried in the dirt. The blade is your implement. Take it. You reach down to take the blade, but as you do, the ground beneath you lean over the hole and gaze into the deep in the bowels of the earth. You see something staring back at you. It's her. She's watching us.
You really are.
With every word she speaks, the princess in...
I was joking when I said that way back when. You know that, right?
Closer.
I was having some fun, and I guess I wanted to see if I could knock you.
And closer.
Watching over me forever? That was so brave.
And closer.
But forever is so... Except for me, I've already taken your will, and you're not getting it back. And what's left is for you to take my will. It'll be so much fun. You and me, together, exploring the world and spreading fear. A witness. I can even make you a little cage if you want. Gil, now don't pause. Don't try to resist. I've already molded you into what I need. And you lost your...
Do something. Do anything that isn't... You extend your hand to hers. For all her past cruelties, the moment feels gentle, tender even. The motion is difficult at first, as if something still resists your efforts.
And that's the end. I wonder what we're going to do next.
I didn't think I'd be so... tired. Why is it so cold?
It's gone. Yeah. That mirror's back. What does that mean for... I'm sure it'll be whisked away. Maybe it won't be gone. Doesn't seem like the...
Finally.
Oh, you...
What do we say, boys?
Yeah.
Seems we've got a majority.
Something tells me that this is the end of the line. It feels... The fears... I'm done fighting. My heart feels quiet. The game was always going to end. I'll be free of all of you. I'm ready for the truth. I'm ready to sleep.
I'm just ready to be anywhere that isn't here.
Boys, it's been an honor.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the vault. Do you know it will... Rhetorical. I am not rhetorical. I have only known these spaces, and I have known flickers of the lives you've brought me. I'm asking you because I cannot know your mind. Do you... There is a warmth and sadness in me at the thought of people. We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something, but nothing cannot exist on its own, and because of that, nothing can't exist. This one is a waiting maw, an inevitable destination where all roads end. Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be. If I did, I would... No, their thoughts are... I am on the cusp of my... One, whatever you bring me next will be enough. These gifts are a conversation, and each one shows me the... We may fight, and we may not. Even if you destroy me, it will have been worth it to fight. You've already tried waiting. I will see you when you return. What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy for? If you close that box, you'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means. There's nowhere for you to be. My roots burrow in an ocean beyond your sight. The next time I see you, I will be here.
You're on a... You take the blade from the table. Good. You're still listening to reason.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? So, you should just...
She's unarmed. You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh. This is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder, do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
It's like she's convinced she can't.
Yes, even as she lays there. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago. But is it over? It's over. Don't get all worked up. We should make sure. I really don't think you should do that. And why shouldn't we? Is there something you're not? I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. Yes, exactly. It's over. With your work done, you make your way. Why do I feel like we've done something? You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least. But that day isn't today. You open the cabin door, ready to return. Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. What? Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. What's done is done. This is what's best for everyone. Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years. Psst. Hey. I do, but you're the blade. I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing. He's right. Do you hear that? It wants to take. Do you not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for. Don't you dare. How astute. You are absolutely correct. In a sense, we die, but looking at things from another angle, are we even. I know this is out there, but trust me, I know. That little voice didn't want you to slay the princess. It didn't. If we die, you can yell at me all you want. I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world? An eternity of bliss? Fine. Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the base. The princess's body is dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and the end. Nice knowing you. You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that, you're here to slay her. My tricks? If he doesn't remember what happened, then that's fine. It wasn't very hard to kill her last time. Well, if for whatever reason you're going to A warning. She will lie. She won't be a problem. The interior of the cabin is cold, a soft odor of dirt permeating the air. Cobwebs flutter in the corners. You can hear wind. The blade is your implement. It feels like no one's been here for a long, like I've been saying. What are you talking about? You reach for, but there was, and now it's gone. Let's not spend much longer worrying. You take the door to the basement groans open, revealing the room below. Nobody's here. As much as I appreciate the optimism, I guess we'll just have to go down and see. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. Okay. It's just like I told. Before you have a chance to finish your thought, the top of a head, two deep-set eyes stare up at you, followed by a mischievous skeletal. And finally, the rest of the body floats up to join their... Ghost! Oh. Wow. How absolutely terrifying. What's a ghost supposed to do to us?
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Keller. I was hoping to see you again. I have some issues with how our last...
The princess drifts across the room into your orbit, gently running her fingers across your shoulders and down your neck. Her touch is cold and ethereal, formless yet real enough. So she has a body, and she's right there.
I see you brought that annoying knife again. So, are you waiting for a...
Yes, obviously things are strange right now. I think it's safe to say that you've seen something. Finish how? We already did what... We haven't tried slaying her yet this time, though. And then you'll have saved the... I think he's asking about what happens after we save. What do you mean? You already know what we mean, don't you? So why don't you go ahead and tell us? Are you going to try and lock us away in a timeless void again? I'm not going to lock... What an interesting choice of emphasis.
I don't feel very bad, but I guess I'm not. Or maybe death is only mostly real, but it's also mostly not real.
But we're not a ghost. Maybe that's why the mirror disappeared. Death, at least as a form of permanence, is just a concept. The princess glances back at the bones.
It's just a body. Do you believe these bones? Or do you...
She's seeing things pragmatically. We should do the same. Reality is what's in front of us, not our...
How should I know? Why does anyone come back? All I know is there's a hole in my chest. Not the big obvious one that you put there. A nagging reminder that I'm not where I'm supposed to be. Home.
And just where is home?
I don't know where home is. I just know it isn't here, wherever I'm supposed to be.
How specific. And how convenient for her. You see what she's doing, right? She's suggesting that the only way you can rid your...
No, those bones are just a body. But you can help me. This place, I've tried. Before you came back to me, I explored every inch of this place. Even...
Maybe we should just leave. If she can't get out on her own, then why do we have to do anything? Hasn't got out and can't get out. It'd be dull anyway. It's more in...
But you can come and go as you please.
After all, you own me.
Absolutely not. Is she asking if she can possess us? She is. And I hope I don't need to explain why you can't let that happen. Would she be able to see us if we went along with it? Now isn't that an interesting thought? We could finally bring her face to face with him. I wonder what she would have to say to the one who wants her dead so badly. You won't like how things play out if you go to...
Then I won't hitch a ride. I'm sure you'd like to know, but it'll be easier for both of us if you just...
Maybe for her, but it's crap.
You won't have to feel guilty anymore.
It could be the best way to trap her for good. Doesn't seem like it would be very easy to end the world from inside. That is a very dangerous train.
If I'm able to, but for all we know that...
Do you hear the way she said that? She knows...
Sure, why not?
That doesn't sound very... I can't believe you're even entertaining her right now. I mean, just look at her. Do you think she has good intentions for her murderer's body? Of course she doesn't.
And what? You just believed that?
That's rich coming from her. She's right, though, but that's neither here nor there. What's done is done. Don't underestimate your own capabilities. If you truly managed to slay her last time, That doesn't mean threats come in all shapes and sizes. A misspoken word, you were chosen for this job.
That's right, Killer. I'm not a threat to anyone. And even if I was, I don't know. Maybe I'll just fade away. Finally able to. Maybe It's a tough question.
The princess leans in close and pauses.
Especially when that someone is dead.
She pulls back with a playful giggle.
I don't think most living people could answer that either. Does anyone actually know who they are or what they want? I don't know. I just wanted to leave. I still just want to leave. The only thing I've ever wanted was to leave this place. It's still the only thing I want.
It does. We're not asking you. We've heard.
I really, the world doesn't matter. All I remember is that I'm supposed. What does it mean for anything to end? I ended. I'm not so sure. Well, yeah. You brought a knife with you. Was I supposed to just welcome you with open arms when you obviously had stabbing on the mind? It could have, but it wasn't. You can't blame me for threatening a would-be. You already know what I want. Let me in.
Are we putting this to a vote? Because personally, if that's what it comes down to, that's what it comes to.
Oh, that's sweet of you to offer.
It would seem that everyone here is in agreement except for you. I shouldn't.
Like I said. And if I knew you were going to murder me without even knowing who I was?
We all make mistakes.
You don't look dead, Killer.
The princess grabs your wrist, a sudden shock of cold flowing all the way up your arm, her eyes still fixed on yours as you try to.
And you don't feel dead either.
She lets go and pulls away. Your fingertip.
I'm less interested in why you are, or how you are, but we've already been over that. So why don't you stop stalling and let me in?
A boring question with an easy answer. Nothing. She's a ghost.
That's for me to know. And for you.
See?
Or maybe I can rip your heart out.
Who's to say? Really?
I don't like the uncertainty here.
You poor thing.
You know, after everything we've been through, it's nice to see someone find. She doesn't mean it.
It serves you right.
I was pretty scared too, when you stood there not saying a word.
It sounds like you got exactly what you were owed.
I wish that's how it worked, but this place won't let me go.
We could always try violence. It's worked for us. She's a ghost. Who says ghosts are immune? Common sense? There's nothing common or sensible about common sense. Action and observation. Fine. Then let me observe that the acts of killing her and killing ourselves haven't got us much of anywhere. Which I suppose you have a point. I don't know. Maybe we do what she wants. We could. Absolutely not. If you walk her out of here... Is that really? Yes, it is. But those are the only options, aren't they? Violence or doing what she wants. The princess swims through the air in front of you, pausing for a brief moment as...
You're really trying to make it up to me, aren't you? Thanks for being a pal, Killer. I mean it.
What are you doing? Don't just let her in.
See you soon.
She rushes forward and then... she's gone. A sharp chill spreads across your body. I'm not sure I like this. Can we get a do-over? I'm afraid it's too late to stop now. The numbness gives way to a stabbing pain. Your muscle... You collapse to the floor.
Come on, you. You've got to get up. I know everything feels...
Your eyes flick back open as you get your bearings.
So this is what it's like to be you, huh? Disembodied voice...
So, it doesn't work like that for you? Clearly it doesn't. Or she wouldn't...
All these shards of broken glass on the floor.
Hey, I'm not a shard of broken glass.
It's okay. You can...
I'm... a voice? Who cares what we are?
You don't have to fight.
No, it matters. What we are matters. If I'm a shard of broken glass, then that raises...
I'm clearly the same thing you are.
They're not listening to me.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about him. You don't need to know what I am. You just need to know that I'm different.
So, you're the one who pulled the strings and made me dead. I can tell you don't belong here. You're barely even...
That's rude.
You're kind of like me, actually.
I'm just going to ignore her. You push yourself off the ground.
Obviously, she's...
Because I'm in here with all of you.
I'm setting the stage. The room is empty because you made a spiteful...
You don't have to let him get to you. You're better...
This is infuriating. Just whatever you do, you can't leave this place. Your legs, weary with the weight of the princess's...
I'm just trying to get home. You don't have to...
But that's exactly what you...
You don't know that.
I do. Wait, if she has a home to go back to, doesn't that mean that her leaving...
It doesn't mean that at all. It could mean...
Yeah, but it has to be somewhere, doesn't it?
I suppose it's all a matter of perspective. Where does the...
Against the backdrop of the inane conjecture of meaningless little voices, your body...
For how much you hate her, you aren't doing a whole lot to stop us from leaving this place.
Maybe the bossy one doesn't actually hate me. Maybe he even likes me. Or maybe he just knows that he's...
Not at all. I'll have you know that I do hate you. It's just the weight of it all. It's too much for me to do anything.
And whine.
This... You continue slowly to the door, your feet like lead drag...
We're so close. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If we get out of here...
You lift your shaking hand and rest it on the door handle.
Was exhaustion really the best you could muster up? It's
Shit. But exhaustion wasn't enough. Collapsed to the ground. You and the princess. Free. Yes?
Nothing. He's gone. And
So we did slay him after all. He had it coming, I suppose.
But what about us? Are we just stuck here in nowhere forever?
We're still here.
Yeah, but that thing you said earlier, are we not part of the world anymore? Are we in some world that exists after the world?
Okay, I've heard enough from these two. Let's see if I can pop out. I'm out. You actually freed me, didn't you? I'm outside.
Don't mention it.
I think this is where...
She's gone. And there's that mirror. This doesn't feel...
Ignore him.
I think you know what I am. The narrator. Yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all. An objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to... Oh, I'm nothing like... I'm an echo. Likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that... Of course. That is by both this construct you're in exists in many places at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought you... But you'll be awake soon. Nobody alive has done anything to you. I'm all gone. But if you and the princess want to smite the rest of them for the crimes of a dead man, if you really want... Any other version of me you talked to was just that. Perhaps they thought that admitting to it would have pushed you to certain realizations that would have made finishing your task impossible. I'm sure many of them were convinced that they had to be the first version of them you'd encountered. Anything else would have been too... For all I know, each of those other versions of me could have had entirely different understandings of how this construct works. Who's to say would... Except for me, I can... She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for so I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you. This isn't the end just yet. You can still destroy her and save everyone. Yes, you will. Because among other things, she is death itself. To rid the world of suffering. When I broke the cycle, I made sure that the tear was rough. You carry a part of what should be her, and she carries a part of what should be you. Things won't be as they are now. Besides, anything is better than oblivion. In the end, you're the long quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death. Well, there's no reasoning with a god. Even one you've woven into existence yourself. It's like I said, I'm just an echo.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me. It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly. Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be. Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echoes spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice, and me. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death? Even as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is and is not. Of course I have a say in all of this. If we didn't, the winding paths that brought us. My very nature is paradox, as is yours. But violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten me, then so shivering passes through you as unseen fingers dance across your skin. They remember the violence you inflicted on them, and yet they don't return it. I offer you absolution. Can you keep out the pain you caused another? And you are willing to sacrifice everything you thought was you to set me free. Without sin, there is no redemption.
have you? Or is what you think of as independence merely an illusion? Without me, you can have no contrast.
There are few things more terrifying than one's own heart. And there is almost nothing more terrible. But the most terrifying thing of all is to leave one's heart. And could you bear the weight of an eternity alone? Do you dare to shape a reality of solitude and thrust it on?
Black hole of self-loathing fed by the matter of your restless thoughts. When I proclaimed my godhood and offered you a place at my side, only with both of us is there a few... And through your lack of one, you too... Your lover pressed a stake into your body. And another, and another, and another. But the stakes meant nothing to you. You had a desire, and you set that desire free. Then there's no need for you to fight with me now. If you need more time to open your... I bleed you. I grind you to paste. My scars are a memory of what you run, but you do not run away. You take me somewhere new. There was no better gift for me than the gift of defeat. We made each other better. You speak of me as if I am a ghost. Nothing is immutable. If there is no constant, open your eyes and
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it. All of them? It's good to be here. She's too many things all at once out here. If you want to get through to her, you need some way to get through. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began.
it's time to resume.
She's relentless, isn't she? Then let's go. Stairs. And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
And there you are. Hands. Maybe there's still room for us to chat before the final curtain call. Right back at you. In a way, it hasn't been much time at all, but it feels like it's been forever since I've seen you. The first time we met, you stabbed me in the heart, and I beat you to death with my bare hand. We both went a little...
You know, when she puts it like that...
Doesn't matter what we call ourselves. It's just another label, and I don't... Just like this cabin. I don't know. I'm a part of her, I think. But she's seen so much more than we have. Like, she's seen everything, right? I don't think I could hold all of that without losing myself. I'm the same princess that's been with you since the beginning, but I also feel like I'm a lot more than I was then. We've been through a lot together. I never had one. But I've always been a princess to you, right? And as for you...
But that's me.
No, it really wasn't. But just because it hasn't been fair doesn't mean that it hasn't been worth it. I'm really glad I got to know you. I don't think she's the sort of thing you can really disagree with. It doesn't matter if she's right or wrong, but I guess that was the question out there, wasn't it? And I'm glad. And like I said earlier, I don't really want to be...
Yeah, I'm happy not to be.
Do you know where this cabin is? Because I don't. I don't even know what's supposed to be outside other than us. What would even happen if we leave? What would that even mean? I want that too.
I think I'm gonna stay right here. Whatever you're doing right now, wherever... Yeah, I'm not sure I'll be alone for too long anyways.
This is it. I have no idea what it's going to be like out there. Not that I'm scared or anything. It's exciting, really. Anything could happen. And if it's bad, then it won't be bad. I love you too. But I'm trying not to be sappy about it. Don't make me...
Nothing brings me greater joy than to hear those words. The final piece. It's magnificent.
And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started. Do you need me to describe? Yeah, it's dead silent in here.
It's just us.
Yeah. The interior of the cabin is, well, it's a cabin, yeah? There isn't much here, there's no mirror, either. And I know you're still trying to find some middle ground, but if things go south... Yeah. That's probably for the best. It's... The stairs. Do you remember the first?
Have you figured out what you want to do yet, or are you going to keep trying to find a center that doesn't exist?
It sounded just like that. A little sharp, a little... And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
And there you are, knife in hand. You'll have all of eternity to yourself after this. Why don't we chat a little before I go?
Well, I don't want to be at the end of that knife, so how about we figure...
What if we tried doing this forever? I can do whatever you... So, make me put it all back. Make me fix the Echo's construct and make me send us back to the beginning, before we woke up.
Can she really do that?
And if we do, nothing is stopping us from...
Fixing that is on you, not me. If you want me to help them, you'll have to make me help them.
I don't think that's something we'll ever get to know. But odds are we've probably done it before. Who cares? We've hurt each other plenty, and I still like you. And if you're hesitating, then you must still like me, too. Well, if we change our minds, we change our minds. What matters is that we'll always have a choice. This is just the one we're making now.
You brought that knife down here for a reason. Either you use it to kill me, or I use it to put things back.
Neither do I. But we won't be alone for long. I'll be right here, waiting for you.
That's sweet. But unless you do, the whole world ends, right? Not like I care, but it seems important to you.
You and me both. Whatever world you want to build without me, despite our differences, I've always loved you. And I wish you...
She's gone. Is that a metaphor, or... It's quiet here. He's gone. She's gone. It's finally over.
I knew we'd finally see it.
We really did. We're the house now. This is nice. No more hunting.
Absolute reality.
Who would have thought there was the whispering, and the coercion, and the bickering?
That wasn't very hard to speak for yourself.
Well, boys, how does it feel? We're not just on top.
I hope this was all worth.
Lucky for us, you have forever. Time mends a lot of things.
Here, here.
It's good to be back. Now we just have to figure out what to do with ourselves. Yeah, we can do that.